Alright.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do
One,
it.
two, three. Okay. Good evening, everyone. So today we're gonna be doing an interview for our friend here who's from the Philippines. Before we start anything, we're gonna introduce ourselves one by one. So you already know me. I'm Muhammad Afiq bin Abdul Halim. We go way back. Uh, I study at MSU. I'm taking graphic design. Right. Next.
Hello, Muhammad. Hello, I'm Muhammad MSU, and I'm also at MSU, with Afi. Next. Next.
Hi, my name is Lim Kim Chong.
Hi, my name is
I'm in NSU
Lim
too.
Kim Chong.
I'm
I'm in
uh,
NSU too.
Bachelor
I'm
Culinary
from
Art.
Bachelor of Culinary Art.
Hi, John. What can I call you?
Hi, John.
John or
Carlos.
what can I
John.
call you?
Is it
John,
John or
okay.
Carlos?
Okay, so my
John.
name is Aisha Toluda.
John,
You
okay.
can call me Aisha.
Okay, so my
I
name is
study
Aisha
at
Toluda.
Management
You
and
can
Science
call me
University,
Aisha.
Shalam.
I
And
study
I'm
at
taking
Management
Bachelor
and
in
Science
University,
University.
Shalam. And I'm
By the way,
taking
nice to
Bachelor
meet
in
you.
Culinary
And a
Arts.
very, very big
Thank you
Okay,
for
by the way,
joining.
nice to meet you. And a
I
very,
was
very
forum
big
today.
thank you for joining
Thank you for having me.
our forum today.
Alright.
Thank you for having me. Thank
So
you. Do I introduce myself?
yeah, introduce yourself.
Okay. Okay, so
Do I
hi,
introduce myself?
good evening everyone. My name is John.
Okay, so
John
hi,
Carlo
good
Lunod,
evening everyone.
and
My name
I'm
is John,
studying Bachelor
John
of
Carlo
Science
Lunod,
in Mechanical
and I
Engineering
am
in Mokpo
studying
University
Bachelor of
in the
Science in
Philippines.
Mechanical
Nice to meet
Engineering
you.
in Mokpo University, and I'm from the
Nice to meet
Philippines.
you.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet
everyone.
you, John.
Yeah, you too.
Nice to meet you, John.
So
Yeah, you too.
first question, siapa tanya? Aku. Okay.
Enggak loh.
So John,
Enggak loh.
Yeah.
do you know anything about Malaysia? And have
Yeah.
you been to Malaysia before?
Though, yes, I know about Malaysia because, like you said
Though,
before, we go
yes,
way
I
back.
know about
So
Malaysia
we've
because,
studied
like you
before
said
in
before, we go
Saudi,
way back.
in
So
international
we've
schools,
studied before in
and
Saudi,
in those
in
international schools, I have
international
known a lot of
schools.
Malaysians,
And in
they
those
have told me
international
about their
schools, I have
culture,
known a
their
lot of
people,
Malaysians,
their
and they
language.
have told me
So
about their
yes, I have an
culture,
idea
their
about
people,
Malaysia.
their language. So,
But have I ever
yes,
been
I
to
have an idea
Malaysia?
about
No, I
Malaysia.
haven't been to Malaysia,
But
but
have
I
I
would
ever
love
been to
to
Malaysia?
visit
No, I
Malaysia.
haven't been to Malaysia, but I would
Yeah.
love to visit
Plus back in
Malaysia.
Saudi, we
Inshallah.
hang out most of the time, like during recess
Exactly.
and during in class and all that. So
Exactly.
it'd be common knowledge for you to know a little bit of Malaysian culture like that.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be surprising if I don't know about
Exactly.
Malaysia.
Yeah. It would be surprising if I don't know about Malaysia.
So before we go anything forward,
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna tell you a little bit
Yeah,
about
sure.
Malaysia.
All right.
So Malaysia is a country in Southeast
All right.
Asia. The federal constitution monarchy consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories, separated by the South China Sea in 2 regions, Peninsular Malaysia and Borneo East Malaysia. So Peninsular Malaysia shares a land and maritime border with Thailand and maritime borders with Singapore. And fun fact, Singapore used to be a part of Malaysia before. And we are near Vietnam and Indonesia as well. So East Malaysia shares lands and maritime borders with Brunei and Indonesia, and a maritime border with the Philippines and Vietnam.
Okay.
So the capital of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur, as that's like common knowledge already for anyone who slightly knows about Malaysia. And it's the national capital. Largest city, while Putrajaya is the seat of the federal government. So any politics that goes on in Malaysia, where they have like their parliament meetings and all that, that all happens in Putrajaya. A population with over 32 million, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Malaysia is the
That's so
world's
much.
Seriously? Wow.
43rd most
That's so
populous
much.
country. So I think that is basically all that you need to know about Malaysia from an outside perspective.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think that's all from me. So that's pretty much yeah, like I said, everything you need to know about Malaysia.
Mm.
So I'm passing to Mir now
Mm.
to ask a little bit about your country.
So
I'm gonna tell you about my country.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you about my country.
Okay. My question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Regarding
Uh,
on
okay,
the
go ahead.
social media regarding on and the social media platforms and all of we have seen a lot of in the internet an issue that we have seen a lot of Philippines is a dangerous place an issue that to visit or Philippines is a dangerous place to visit or travel. Is Philippines is actually safe? For me, I want to know that is Philippines is actually safe
Okay, is
to
Philippines safe
travel
to travel
or
or
not?
not?
Okay.
You know,
Is Philippines
Philippines
safe to
is
travel or
actually
not?
very like Malaysia.
You
Like
know,
we said
Philippines
before.
is actually very
So
like
if you feel
Malaysia,
safe traveling
like we
around
said
Malaysia,
before.
that's the same thing you're
So
gonna
if
feel
you
when
feel
you're
safe
traveling
traveling
around
around
Philippines.
Malaysia, that's the
You know,
same
when you
thing
go
you're
to the
gonna feel when
Philippines
you're
and then you
traveling
look at
around
our people,
Philippines.
you probably
You know, when you go
wouldn't
to the
notice
Philippines
the
and then you
difference
look at
between
our
a
people, you
Malaysian and a
probably
Filipino.
wouldn't
So
notice
yes,
the
it is
difference
very safe to
between
travel
a
in the
Malaysian and a
Philippines.
Filipino. So yes, it is
However,
very
it
safe to
is
travel in the Philippines.
advisable that they
However,
said
it
that,
is advisable
especially
that
in busy
they
streets,
said that
when you know it's a shady area
especially in
during dark
busy
at night,
streets,
it is
when you know it's a
advisable not
shady
to
area
stay
during
out
dark
that
at
late
night,
because
it is
that is a
advisable
time
not to
where you know a
stay
lot
out
of
that late because
burglars and
that is a time where you know a
thieves
lot
do
of
their acts,
burglars
right? But if
and
you're going on broad
thieves
daylight
do their acts,
and
right?
then
But if
traveling
you're
around
going on
the
broad
country,
daylight
then yeah,
and
it's
then
totally safe,
traveling around
very safe.
the country, then yeah, it's totally safe, very
So
safe.
like so it's so really like let's say you try to say like really is exact the same. Let's say you try to say like in is exact the same as me
Okay.
in
So
Philippines,
that's
right? How the
Okay.
situation for somebody so want that's to travel how the situation for somebody want to travel so in for the next Philippines. Question I
Mhm.
want to ask. So for the next question I want to ask,
Yeah.
like just like explain to you how like just like explain to you how the Malaysian form how the Malaysia was built and formed. I want to
Okay.
know how
Okay, how the Philippines
Philippines
was
was.
formed. Well, the Philippines have
Okay,
a
how the
very long
Philippines was
history.
formed. Well, the Philippines
We've
have
been
a
colonized
very
by,
long
I
history.
think, three
We've
countries, and those
been
three
colonized
countries are
by, I
Spain,
think, three
Japan, and
countries,
America.
and those three countries are Spain,
Spain colonized us
Japan, and
first.
America.
And they
Spain
ruled over the
colonized us
Philippines
first.
for
And
over
they
300
ruled
years.
over the
That's why when
Philippines
we
for
speak
over
Filipino, it's
300
not
years. That's
fluent
why when we
Filipino.
speak
You will hear us
Filipino, it's not
saying a lot
fluent
of Spanish
Filipino.
words.
You will
Like
hear us
when we're talking about, for
saying a lot
example,
of
if we want to
Spanish
buy
words.
something, right?
Like
Instead of
when
using
we're
our
talking about,
own
for example, if we want
Filipino
to buy
numbers, we're
something,
gonna
right?
say it in
Instead of using
Spanish.
our own
Like uno,
Filipino
dos,
numbers, we're gonna
veinte
say it in
dos,
Spanish.
veinte, like that.
Like uno,
So
dos, veinte
the
dos,
Spaniards have
veinte, like
really
that.
influenced their
So
culture on us
the
in terms
Spaniards
of
have really
language
influenced their
and even
culture on
religion.
us in terms of
That's the reason
language
why,
and
if you
even
will
religion.
notice,
That's the
Malaysia,
reason why,
Indonesia,
if
these
you
are
will
like
notice,
Muslim heavy countries,
Malaysia,
right?
Indonesia,
But if you
these
go
are
to the
like
Philippines, it's more
Muslim
about
heavy countries, right?
Christianity,
But if you go to the
Catholic,
Philippines, it's more about
because Spain is
Christianity,
also a country of
Catholic,
Christianity.
because Spain is
So
also a
after
country of
Spain,
Christianity, right?
we have been. I'm
So
not quite
after
sure. I'm
Spain,
sorry, I don't know.
we have
I'm
been.
not that
I'm
detailed
not quite
in
sure. I'm
knowing
sorry, I don't
about
know.
Philippine history,
I'm
but
not that detailed
a
in
country
knowing
that
about Philippine
occupied us
history,
is
but
Japan. That's another
a
country,
country
and
that
this
occupied
happened
us
during
is Japan. That's
World
another
War II.
country, and this happened
Japan
during
colonized the
World War
Philippines,
II.
and then
Japan
that's where we
colonized the
suffered
Philippines, and
very heavy
then
casualties because
that's where we
we couldn't
suffered
resist
very
Japanese
heavy
forces. So
casualties
if we
because
tried to,
we
they will
couldn't
just
resist
end
Japanese
up killing
forces.
us.
So if we tried
And
to,
I
they will
think the
just
last country
end
that
up killing
occupied
us.
us is the United
And
States
I
of
think the
America
last country
because
that occupied us
during
is
World War
the
II,
United
Japan
States of
and
America,
America, they
because
were opponents, right?
during
They were
World War
enemies.
II, Japan
So
and
America lifted
America, they
us
were
from the
opponents, right? They were
Japanese. They
enemies.
gave us
So
our
America
freedom,
lifted us
but
from the
not quite
Japanese.
because
They
when
gave us
they
our
defeated the Japanese and then
freedom,
told them
but
to move
not
out of
quite,
our country,
because
they
when they
occupied
defeated the
our
Japanese
country
and
for a
then told them
while,
to move out of our country, they
and then after
occupied our
America,
country
we
for a
became a
while,
free country.
and then
We
after
claimed our
America, we became a free
independence.
country. We claimed our independence.
it's very very and good. because it's very very that and you guys know some
Yeah.
Spanish. That almost like you guys know some Spanish. It's almost like same as
What?
Paris. I think the same.
What?
Paris. I think you guys are the same because they have Paris. I think two kind because they have
Okay.
two kind. I have an old friend
Okay.
that used
Mhm.
to have one old friend that used
Mhm.
to say that once in secondary school he said that had to learn in language. Paris they one is Spanish. They had to learn two language. One is Spanish and one
French, you mean?
in French. Paris.
Yeah, French.
French, you mean?
Well, in the
French, yeah.
Philippines, it's
Yeah,
not
French.
necessary that
Okay.
we have to learn.
Well, in the
Spanish.
Philippines,
It's
it's
just
not
that
necessary that we have to
the
learn
language are
Spanish.
mixed
It's just
up
that
because of the influence.
Yeah,
the language
the
are
They wrote
mixed
it for
up because of
300
the
years,
influence.
so
Imagine they wrote it for 300
so
years.
yeah.
Grown
the
up with
Spanish culture
language.
kind of
Yeah.
like they merge in with the Filipino
Exactly,
traditional
yeah.
culture as well.
True.
I see.
Yeah, even
Exactly.
religion,
Yeah.
especially
True.
religion.
Yeah, especially religion.
Yeah. Even religion,
In a sense,
especially religion.
I can see how Malaysia and
Yeah.
Philippines could, how to say, relate with each other since because in our history we also get colonized or invaded by the Spanish and the Japanese. Yeah,
Mm.
especially the Japanese,
The
the things they
Mm.
do here while they were.
True.
Yeah,
It's brutal.
True. It's brutal.
So I will pass to question. So that is I will pass to question. That is yeah, I think
What? Again?
I'm going to ask you.
What? Okay.
So I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
So Aisha,
Okay, so the next question from me is
Okay, so the next question from me is
from the
citizens
how
with
the
different
relationship
religion
between
and
the
culture in your
citizens
country.
with different religion and culture in your country.
I've said it before, and I still don't mean to brag or boast about
I've
my
said it
country,
before,
okay,
and
but,
I still don't mean
Filipinos
to
are
brag
known
or
to be
boast about my
very
country. Okay,
friendly.
but Filipinos
Again,
are
if you
known
will
to be
watch
very friendly.
vlogs about
Again,
by
if you will
foreigners,
watch
and then when they visit the Philippines,
vlogs
and then they
about
talk
for
about
by
people,
foreigners, and then
they
when
see
they
the
visit
same
the
thing,
Philippines,
pretty
and
much
then
the
they
same
talk
thing.
about the
That
people,
we're
they see
friendly,
the
we show
same
them
thing,
great
pretty much the same thing. That
hospitality.
we're friendly. We
In
show them
fact,
great
I've never really
hospitality.
seen or
In
witnessed
fact,
any
I've
event
never
or
really
any sort of
seen or
incident
witnessed
where
any event
a
or
Filipino is
any
like
sort of incident where
discriminating another
a
person
Filipino
because of
is
their
like
race or because of their
discriminating
religion.
another
Like,
person
sure, I've
because
never
of
seen
their
that.
race or because of their
I've
religion.
seen
Like, sure, I've never
people
seen
make
that.
fun of each other, but
I've
you know they
seen
don't really. It's
people
like
make fun of each
in a
other,
joking
but
way.
they don't really
They don't really
it's like
make
in a
they don't
joking
really
way.
discriminate you on a
They don't really make
personal level.
they don't
So
really discriminate
yeah,
you
we are very
on a
friendly
personal
to
level.
different
So
races and
yeah, we are very
different
friendly to
cultures.
different races
We
and
actually
to
welcome them, and
different cultures.
these to
We
say we're
actually
also very
welcome them,
easily
and
influenced by them. For
these to
example,
say we're
Korean
also very
culture, we
easily
welcome them so
influenced by them.
much
For example,
to the
Korean
point that
culture, we welcome them
everyone
so
wants to
much
be
to the
everyone
point
is watching
that
K-drama,
everyone
everyone wants to
wants
look
to
like
be
Korean.
everyone is
So
watching K-drama,
yeah,
everyone
we
wants to look like
embrace different
Korean.
cultures.
So yeah, we embrace different cultures, different religions, different race.
Okay, so does the pandemic
Okay,
COVID-19
so
give
does the
effect
pandemic
in the
COVID-19
developments such as
give
education
effect
and
in
daily
the
life of the people
developments
in the
such as
country?
education and daily life of the people in your
How did
country?
COVID-19 affect our education and daily
How
life?
did COVID-19 affect
More
our
like
education
Yes, of the
and
people in
daily
your
life?
country.
more like
Yes,
how
of
does
the people in your country.
how does it affect the citizens like way of living right now? Like usually, okay, like for example, before we can go to school. Now we have to do
Yes.
online classes and stuff like that.
Yes.
COVID-19. I just recently heard the news, and right now we have more than 400,000.
I just recently heard the news, and right now we have more than 400,000
yeah.
cases.
So
So
how did it affect our life? It
yeah.
drastically
How did it affect our life? It drastically
Because
affected
at the
our life,
beginning,
our
we
daily life.
didn't really do
Because
much about it.
at the
So
beginning, we didn't really do much about it. So it's
it's
only after the other countries did their lockdowns and all that we copied them. So I think it's safe to say that we were pretty late in terms of that. So anyway, we did the lockdown. I think it was around May or June. So because of that, a lot of local stores, a lot of local eateries, they went out of business because there's no customers. And since there's a lockdown, there's only a limited time for you to
a lot of people
go
struggle
out.
with money.
So
Of course,
yeah, a lot of people
not
struggle
only
with
that,
money,
when
and
they want to
then
go
of
to the
course,
hospital because
not only that, when they want to go to the
not because of
hospital because
COVID.
they are
The hospitals don't
because they're
accept
sick,
them
but not because of
the
COVID.
hospitals are full of
The hospitals don't accept
people
them
with
because the hospitals are
COVID-19.
full of
Yeah, a lot of
people
really
with
struggle.
COVID-19.
Even
So yeah, a lot of people really struggled. Even celebrities, they struggled.
because in YouTube
They
there's
went
money. And since
into
there's celebrities,
YouTube because in YouTube there's money, and since they're celebrities, they're using their popularity, they're using their influence to quickly
even celebrities
gain subscribers, right?
and in
So
terms of education,
even celebrities,
like you said, we're doing
and
online
in terms
classes
of
right now.
education,
So
yeah, like you said, we're doing online classes right now. So
the same thing
if
is
you're
said
doing
here.
online
We
classes
are
in
doing
Malaysia,
online
then
classes, and
the same
there
thing
is
is said
no
here. Yeah, we are doing
university or
online
school
classes,
right
and
now that is
there is no
implementing face-to-face
university
classes.
or school right now that
Recently,
is
there was a survey
implementing
for our
face-to-face
school
classes.
that says that
Recently, there was a survey for our school
face-to-face
that
classes.
says
The
that
government
what do you think
suggests
about
that it's okay to
having
go
face-to-face classes?
face-to-face.
If the government
What
suggests
do you
that
think?
it's okay to
And
go
right now, we
face-to-face,
still don't know the answer to that
what do
survey.
you
But
think?
that's it for our
And
university.
right now, we
I
still
don't
don't know
see
the answer
that
to that
we're
survey,
going
but
to
that's it for our university.
face-to-face
But I
classes
don't see
anytime soon
that
because
we're
the
going
number
to
of cases in the Philippines
face-to-face
is still
classes
rising.
anytime soon
So
because
I don't know.
the number of cases
Education
in the
is
Philippines is still rising. So I don't know. Education's definitely affected.
But
Okay, thank you, John, for the answer given. Okay, so thank you, John, for the answer given.
Yeah.
Okay, so next
Okay, hi,
is
John.
Kim.
So
Hi.
the question
Yeah.
I'm going to ask is, okay, hi John. So
Hi.
the question I'm going to ask is, how do the government handle the current situation when
Okay,
it
how
comes
did
to
we
COVID-19 pandemic?
Okay, how did
I'm
we
sorry
handle?
because every time
You know,
somebody asks me
I'm
that,
sorry
it's
because every
just that on
time
Facebook,
somebody
whenever
asks me
our
that,
president does
it's just
something,
that
it's
on
always made fun
Facebook,
of.
whatever our president does
He
something,
recently
it's always
said
made
that
fun of.
now it's
He
only now
recently
that he
said
realized
that
that testing,
now
when
it's
you're
only
testing for
now that he
COVID-19,
realized that
test or
testing,
injection thing,
when you're testing for
you only
COVID-19,
realize
that test
now
or injection
that it's
thing,
important.
he only
Only now
realized
he
now
realized that. So
that it's important.
everyone was
Only
like,
now he realized that.
how is
So
it possible? It's been going
everyone was
since
like,
last year,
how is it
technically, that's
possible?
with
It's been going
COVID-19, and
since
you're only
last
realizing
year,
that
technically. That's
testing
with
whether someone is sick
COVID-19,
or
and
not
you're only
is
realizing
important.
that testing
So
whether someone
how
is
did
sick
the
or not
government
is
handle?
important. So how
I
did the
don't wanna
government
say this.
handle?
I hate saying this, but
I don't want
I
to
will say that I
say
am
this.
not
I hate
satisfied
saying
with
this,
the way
but
we
I will.
handled it.
I will
Like
say
I
that
said,
I am
right
not
now we have
satisfied
over
with the way we
400,000
handled it.
cases and still
Like I said,
rising.
right now we have
So
over
even though we
400,000
did the
cases and
lockdown,
still
even though we
rising.
did
So
social distancing,
even though we
even
did
though
the
we're wearing
lockdown,
masks
even
and
though we
face
did
shields,
social distancing,
it's
even though we're
still not
wearing masks and face
effective
shields,
for me because
it's still not
nothing is
effective
changing.
for me
It's still
because
increasing. If it's effective,
nothing
you
is
can
changing.
at
It's
least
still increasing. If it's
make it
effective,
and you can at least slow
at
it
least
down or like
make it
prevent it
and
from
you can
increasing.
at least slow it down
But
or
nothing is
like
happening.
prevent
So
it from increasing.
and I still
But
read
nothing
news
is
saying
happening.
that
So
this
and
number of
I
people got
still read
affected, this
news
number of
saying
people
that
died. So
this number of people got
yeah, I'm
affected,
not
this number
fully
of people
satisfied with the
died.
way
So
we handled
yeah, I'm not fully satisfied with the way we handled it.
So, so you're saying that the way I see it is like your is it prime minister? You call it prime minister, right?
President.
President. Yeah. So it seems like your president at the
President.
time of where
Yeah.
the world was being bombarded with these cases, he was more preoccupied with other stuff.
Maybe. I'll be honest. I'm not much
Maybe.
into politics.
I'll be honest. I'm not
like
much
but
into
it's just
politics,
that
but
everything he does, people make fun
but
or they
it's just
don't
that
take him
everything he
seriously.
does,
So
people
maybe
make
he's
fun of,
occupied.
or they don't take him seriously. So maybe he's
Recently, the
occupied with
Philippines
other
was
stuff.
hit by
Maybe.
a strong typhoon. I think
Recently, the Philippines was hit by a strong typhoon. I think it was the strongest typhoon this year. It's called Typhoon Ulysses. That's the name we gave to the typhoon. So he was recently occupied with that one. So now I don't know what he's doing.
But
I hope he's taking care of this pandemic. But yeah, maybe he was occupied with other stuff. Even though this COVID-19 has been going on since last year.
hope everything goes well there. And,
Inshallah, it will.
I hope you stay safe, man.
Inshallah, it will.
Thank you, babe.
Oh, thank you, babe. You too.
So I think that's all for all the questions that we are going to ask you. So before we end this,
Okay.
do you have any questions that you want to ask us?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have. So
Yeah, I have.
for me, I'm not satisfied with the way Philippines handled the
For me, I'm not satisfied with the way Philippines handled the pandemic. So, how did Malaysia handle pandemic?
So Malaysia, the way we handle the pandemic is that at first it's like we don't really care about it that much because we've handled like other viruses before. We thought it was like some virus that's gonna come here and then go away, like Ebola or H1N1 and all that.
exactly.
And then turns out this is like
Exactly,
it's getting more serious. Day by day, it's increasing. And then first it was like 20, 30, 40, and then it's like hundreds and then thousands. And then we're gonna take initiatives on it. The Prime Minister put a nation lockdown where we can't really go out unless you have a permit or unless you are really in an important matter. For example, like okay, you have to go to work, then you can go out. So and then the cases went down a little bit, and then we switched our way of dealing with things, where we have to follow this new normal, where we have to follow our distance.
Yeah, the new normal.
Yeah, follow our distance, wear face masks.
Yeah, the new
sanitize,
normal. Yeah.
So before we could do the new normal thing, we have to do a serious lockdown where we can't even leave our house. And if you're caught outside the house, you're gonna get fined for like, for example, like 1,000 ringgit. And then yeah. So that's
we
pretty
should
much
have-
how Malaysia handles this country. I mean, how the government handles this country.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way I see it, it's they're handling it well because they help poor people as well. For example, they give aids to them, they give them like food support, money, aids to them, and all that stuff.
That's good. Okay, I have last question.
That's good.
Um,
Okay, I have last question. I have a last question.
if for someone who does not know Malaysia, okay,
What for someone who does not know Malaysia? Okay, for someone who maybe they know but not that much. They
What
only
will
know
you tell
probably
them
the
about
country, or the name.
so that they
What
can
will you tell them
get
about
attracted to
Malaysia,
Like
so that they can
what is Malaysia
be attracted
known
to visit it?
for
Like
around
what is Malaysia known around for around the world? Yeah. What is Malaysia
We
known
have the
for?
best durian. We have the best durian.
No, it's not good. No, okay.
No,
And
you
then
don't.
we
It's
have-
okay. No, I'm kidding.
Durian.
And then we have so many beautiful
Durian too.
and then we have so many beautiful cities. If the visitors want to visit, there are so many and fruits. There are so many fruits. Fruit. Then fruit.
Oh, okay. Fruit.
Fruits. Oh, okay. Fruits.
So big tropical country, we got like
Okay. Fruit.
exotic fruits. And then we have like regional cuisine. For
Yeah.
example, okay, this place have this cuisine, this place have this cuisine. Or you should go here because this place got this and this place got that.
And also,
Okay.
and also
Yeah,
a lot of culture around. Is around 6 or 7. I remember actually, but it's really we have a lot of kind of culture here. I don't know, and Malaysian has I don't know it's true or not, but for me, we have about of the largest place of
The largest place of
about of history.
The largest place of what
a larger
history.
place of history.
in history?
In history. For example, you want to see in history. For example, you want to see how Malaysia was in a few years back. Let's say in the World War II, how is
Okay.
the Malaysian was before in the before technology was common, or when before something like you can see when we call king or
Mm.
queen, you can see it in
We have a lot of food we have a lot of food such as asam laksa and char kway teow, nasi
Afik, you
lemak,
tell me those when I visit.
Yeah,
Okay?
and
We're
many
gonna eat
more.
those. Afik, you tell me those when I visit. Okay, we're gonna eat those. Okay.
I'm gonna pick you up. The first thing we gonna eat is nasi lemak, alright?
Okay. Okay. Cool.
but actually
Okay.
people come here.
Cool.
But actually, a lot of people come here. That's what I think. A lot of people. So that's what I think. A lot of people.
Nice.
Indonesia.
Okay, by the way, John,
Okay.
how old are
Nice.
you?
Nice.
Okay, by the way,
How am
John,
I?
how old are you?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm doing great.
How am I?
How old are you?
Yeah.
How old? Your
Oh,
age,
I'm
man.
doing
Your
great.
age.
I'm doing great.
Yes.
Which what?
How? Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
I feel so
I'm so
embarrassed.
sorry.
What
What
the-
the?
How-
I feel so embarrassed. Though. What the
I'm so
hell?
sorry.
How?
Can I turn on my camera for
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. We're gonna cut
Can I
that. We're
turn
gonna
on
cut
my camera
that.
Yeah, for sure. Wait, it's so hot.
Yeah, for
What was
sure.
the question? I'm sorry.
Wait, it's so hot.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
What was the question? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Oh, what is my
What is
age?
your age?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guess.
Oh, what is my age? Okay.
Same with Afiq.
Okay, guess.
Whoever guesses, I'll follow
Same
them
with
on
Afiq.
Instagram.
Whoever guesses, I'll follow them on Instagram.
It's not the same as me.
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah.
I'm 19.
19. Oh,
Yeah.
Why?
Really?
Young? Yeah.
You are taking
Why?
bachelor now? Oh,
Young?
No.
You are
I'm
taking
taking-
bachelor
I'm
now?
taking the normal
No,
college.
no, I'm taking the the normal college undergraduate
Oh,
course.
like a diploma.
4-year, 3-year course
Ah,
for me.
I see.
I'm
Yeah,
sure you
diploma.
were so surprised when I said I was 19. Why?
I'm sure you were so surprised when I said I was 19. Why?
To be older.
remember
Did you expect me to be older?
in Saudi Arabia? When Afiq was in Saudi Arabia.
What?
Right?
Which part in Saudi Arabia?
What?
Which part did I live in Saudi?
Yeah.
Jubail.
Which part did I live in Saudi?
Yeah.
Jubail.
Wait, that is the exact same.
Oh, really?
Maybe
Was
Oh,
it,
you were in
uh,
Saudi?
maybe yeah, my dad.
Oh, you were in Saudi?
Yeah, my
Assalamualaikum.
dad. Like
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
yeah, actually, I live
Assalamualaikum.
Hey,
Yeah,
in
actually,
Malaysian universities, is it required to learn
Hey,
another language?
in Malaysian universities, is it required to learn another language?
Study in your
Like
universities?
when
Are they required to
non-Malaysian
learn
students
Malaysia?
study in your universities,
Uh,
are they
it-
required to learn Malaysia?
it's not really.
Or
No, not really actually, because most of the syllabus here we use the English language, especially in the university stage of your education.
Mm,
Past high school, that you're recommended to know English if you want to go through
Okay.
university. So
Asian,
okay.
we recommended you learn Asian bahasa a little. We recommended
Yeah.
you
Bahasa?
learn
yeah,
bahasa a little bit
Okay.
because
I know some
because-
Malaysian words actually.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
Because
I know some Malaysian words.
Afiq knows
But
it.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Afiq knows it, so
No.
no, I'm not gonna say it.
Why is it so hot? Oh my god.
No. Why is it so hot? Oh my god.
I think
It was so awkward.
that's
That's
all from us. Any of you
That's
guys
right.
wanna ask anything? Nope.
Body.
Alright.
What?
Thank you,
Body.
John.
Terima kasih guys.
What?
Sama.
Terima kasih, guys.
Alright,
Thank you, John.
alright, John.
Sama-sama,
Thanks
okay.
for coming.
Thank you, John.
I'll see you when you come here to Malaysia, alright?
My baby.
My baby.
Thank you very much, Ryan, because you are willing to
Bye.
help us. Thank you very much, Ryan, because you are willing to help us for being one of the panels for our first assignment. Bye. Salamat po. Bye.
What the? Wow. Did you search that on Google?
Bye.
Did you search?
Google
Did
it.
you search that on Google?
I'm just Google it.
And with the
Google
as well, okay? Because
Boy, I
when you say
didn't
po,
expect that.
it's you're
And with the
respecting
po as well, okay? Because when you say po, it means you're respecting the person you're saying it to.
Alright.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I think that's
Okay.
a
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I think that's a
Okay.
good ending for the interview.
Bye.
Thank you, John, again for
Aisha.
coming.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll see you next time. Right.
Okay.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And thank you
Good
everyone
evening.
for joining
Bye.
the interview.
Thank you guys.
For
Bye.
being the
Good evening.
interviewee as well. Alright, it's a wrap.
Okay.
Okay.